Here's my suggested solution, outlining what is different about John and Susan's approach to this financial decision compared to what many other Christians would do. Number one, first, they were willing to obey God regardless of their own desires. In Luke 22:42, Jesus said, "Not my will, but yours be done." Number two, John and Susan were willing to wait upon the Lord for his timing. In Psalms 37:7 it says, "Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him." Number three, in faith they trusted God's counsel not to purchase a house when they wanted to. Proverbs 3:5 and 6 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will direct your paths." And that's what they did. They prayed, they sensed God's will, they trusted God, and God directed them. And number four, they spent quality time in prayer, asking God for his wisdom, James 1:5, and listening to God's voice, John 10:27, for God's specific plan for their lives. In Jeremiah 29:11-13 it says, God says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And then in the next verse it says, "You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." And that's what they did. They sought God, they sought his specific will, and God provided it to them. Question number three. In Psalms 32:8, God says to his children, "I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. I will counsel you and watch over you." In general, in what ways does God instruct and counsel us? Please provide a reference to Scripture for each point. This is a little bit of a tougher question, but if you study it, study the Scriptures, think about it, pray about it, I'm sure God will give you, he should give you some of the answers anyhow. But it's a very relevant, practical question, and it's an important one. So the video will stop, consider this question, discuss it if you're in a small group, write down your answer, and then click on the next video for my suggested solution.